everybody. Jeff and I are up in beautiful high Sierras. We're back at the spot where last time I was in here, I found a bunch of square nails. And I've been dying to get back in here. The snow's kept us out. I'm back and I got a shovel. So we're gonna head down there, look around that spot a little bit, and if we don't find anything that interests us, we're heading down in the pit and see if we can find some gold. Well, I'm down on the spot where I found those nails before, and I got the dual box unit. Need to jump in here real quick and explain. I forgot to explain about the dual box unit. For the people that don't know, the dual box unit is a detector that goes real deep. It'll go, 6-8 feet deep. But the reason I like it is it ignores all the smaller trash, the nails, the little pieces of iron and stuff. Basically, the target's got to be about the size of a soda can or larger for the detector to pick it up. So I'm going to check this around a little bit. Jeff's got his gold master, and he's down in the lower area down here, seeing if he can find some nuggets the old timers dropped. Okay, it looks like we got us a target right here. I'm going to grab the scraper and see if we can figure out what it is. It's a good sized target, so here's hoping. There's a square nail right on top.
Oh, are you digging here?
Yeah, we got some square nails and some iron, but I'm not seeing our target yet. Oh, big square nail. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to get the shovel out. Now we're gonna move our dirt any further than we have to. We've got to fill this hole back up before we leave. Well, our treasure turned out to be a rusty chunk of iron. So, I'm going to put this over with the other iron, do a little more detecting. Gold in this hole. Okay, well, just dug up my second target, and just looking at it, it looks like a big hunk of iron, but if you look at it closely, you can see this shape here. This is where the handle went. This was an old shovel. It was an old hand-forged shovel where they riveted the spade part onto the handle. Okay, well, back to detecting. Well, we just finished lunch, and I've switched detectors. Since we're not doing too hot on the treasure hunting, we're gonna head down into the pit down there and see if we can do a little gold hunting. Well, it's a couple hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, and all we've been finding is iron, and every now and then you get lucky and you find a bullet. Well, I was on the other side of this pile of rocks, and I thought I'd come over and see if Jeff was still alive, and he was curled up around this hole right here. I figured he was taking a nap. Well, he was digging out a piece of gold. Jeff got the first piece of gold, and then just a minute ago, he just dug up the second piece of gold. So we decided, even though there's no shade, it's really, really hot, we decided we're going to work here for a while. Let me show you the two pieces that Jeff found. Okay, this piece here is the first piece he found. And this piece here is the one he just found a minute ago. Okay, where Jeff found those two pieces of gold is about 5 feet away. But what I wanted to show you here was this bedrock that we're working on here. This is smooth bedrock that's river worn. And these piles around us is busted up bedrock where they broke the bedrock, stacked it to get the gold out. For some reason or other, they didn't bust this area up. Jeff found the 2 pieces of gold down in a small crack in this bedrock. So we're kind of moving the rocks around a little bit so we can get down and check as much of this bedrock as we can. Now right behind me here, I got a target here, and I got 2 targets down there. One of them I know is iron, and the other one sounds good. So we're going to jump on those, see if we can find some gold. We got to at least catch up with Jeff. That one's iron. I don't know about that one. I think we moved it.
Yeah, I think you moved it. Yep.
Yeah. Where the heck did it go? Apparently I had it in my hand and threw it away. Some of these rocks out of here. Actually, what I should do is get my rake over here and nope, still that right there.
Right there. There it is. Yeah, baby.
Not big, but it's a piece of gold.
Want the brush?
I'm just going to pull this back, see if I can pull anything up. No, one's all you get. I'm on the board. This piece is almost identical to the first piece that Jeff got. Let me show you. Well, Jeff and I have been detecting for probably another hour, and we're making it easy for the next guy. We're picking up a lot of iron trash. But right here, I got a good sounding target, and it's down in a crack. So I got my hopes up on this one. So figured I'd get the camera, dig it out, and let's see what it is. Okay, now I can't tell if it's on this side or this side. Actually, what I think I'm going to do, that's bedrock and it's not moving. Now what we'll do is we'll pull everything out of this side. That thing goes down there pretty good. Okay, I think it's on the other side. Okay, let's see if we moved it. Yep, we moved it. Okay, now let's see if we can find it. Okay, we got it. Ooh, I felt it. It's either bullet or gold. Piece of gold. Got another one. Oh, that's a nice chunky little piece. Okay, that one's a lot chunkier than the first one. I got another target in this crack right here, but it's very weak and kind of iffy. Let me let you guys hear the same thing I'm hearing. Now if I go along this way, you can just barely hear it. But when I turn my loop on the side, it's a little stronger. Okay, well we got something down there, don't know what it is, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull all this gravel back to here where we can read it a lot easier with the metal detector. That thing is getting pretty deep. Well, once again, I managed to not notice that the battery went dead on my sound system. And I've got to get me a big red light to show that. But I did manage to locate my target. And it turned out to be a nice little piece of gold. Not as big as my second one, but still a nice little piece of gold. Well, I think Jeff and I are getting a bit on the tired side. I think the heat's getting to us because the last crack I got a reading in, I decided to just dump it all in a pan and pan it out. And I think it's because I'm looking for an excuse to play in the water. So I know the target's in here. I'm going to pan this out and see what it was or what it is. This water is not that cold. And I think I just found my target. Yep, right there, a little chunk of iron. And we have 2 pieces of iron, 3 pieces of iron, 4 pieces of iron, 5 pieces of iron. Not looking too good for the gold. We got a little tiny piece of gold in there. Okay, well I'm beat. I'm calling it a day. And the last crevice I worked, it was chock full of nails. I thought I heard a good target down there. And after I got rid of all the nails, I pulled out a really nice piece of lead. So right now, I'm going to gather everything up and I'll see you back at the truck. Well, we made it back to the truck. And I'm here to tell you, if that hike was any further, I'd be telling you we made it back to the truck and it's the next day. Okay, well, we ended up with 5 pieces of gold. I got 3 pieces, of course. And 2 Nugget Jeff got his 2 nuggets. Let me show you the gold we got. The 3 pieces I got and the 2 pieces that Jeff got. I'm thinking not a bad day. Okay, well that's pretty much all we got for today. I'll see you guys back at the house. back home, and it's a couple of days later on this one. That I tell you what, we cooked in that pit. We weren't ready for how warm it was going to be down in there. Now that area where we found the gold, Jeff found that area with the water-worn bedrock, and we don't know if we got the best of it or if we were working in the worst of it. By the time we got there, it was well after lunch. It was getting late in the day, and we didn't do any exploring after we located that area. So we don't know if there's more of that area around or that was it. So we know one thing for sure, we're definitely going to be heading back up there and do a little more exploring. The good news is we brought home some gold. So what do you say we jump over the scale and see how much gold? Okay, let's throw our 3 pieces on there, and we ended up with 2.4 grams. 2.4 grams? I'm okay with that. As long as I beat Jeff. Now, I haven't seen Jeff since we got home, so I'm not sure what his gold weighed in at, so I guess we're going to have to wait till he puts up the video to find out. Now, we know that the snow has melted back quite a bit, so we got a lot more country opening up for us. And I'm going to try to do a couple of scouting trips to see just how much country's opened up and get a better idea where we can go. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, if you click on the notification bell, it'll let you know when I get around to putting up another video. Okay, well that's all I got for this one. So I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a wonderful day.